congratulations on the win today. You were down 3-1 midway through the second half. What do you think changed in your favor?
Well, I think we were playing good soccer from the start. We were getting chances, and we talked about at halftime just to keep believing, to look to get goals one at a time, and I think that's what we did the whole time. We just kept doing the things that we could do to create chances, and I thought we kept the ball. We had 24 shots. That's a great number of shots for us against a really good Portland team, and we just kept at it until we could get ones that in the back of the net. Going at them in the box and creating PKs and creating chances, and a lot of credit to this team for just being persistent.
Yeah, Jannelle. The last play, obviously there was some controversy on that. What did you see that happened leading up to your goal?
Well, they had a free kick, and I think it was just a miscommunication between two of their backs. And it was great for Megan to be ready to step and win that and take advantage of a mistake. And I saw her going after it, and she got that touch and was by her, so I knew if I found myself open in the box, she would find me. So.
Yeah, but their player did touch it first?
Yeah,
okay.
From what I understand, it looked like she was trying to play her a quick pass to get, because they're a very good possession team, and I think it's just a miscommunication.
Yeah, and once that you got possession of it, it was a 2-on-1. Did you feel pretty comfortable that you were going to score there? Or,
Yeah, well, I think there was some earlier in the game I definitely should have put away, so I was just very concentrated on making sure I took advantage of that opportunity, because one-on-one with the keeper in the box, you should put that away.
Yeah. I mean, you took 14 shots. I think you probably had 10 before you finally got the goal on your first goal on the PK. So you touched on that frustration. Were they doing something defensively? I mean, their keeper made a couple nice saves, or was it what was going on there?
I think our movement off the ball created great gaps for me to get in behind and challenge their back line and their keeper. And so I was finding myself open, but they're a great recovering team, and they definitely got pressure on the ball and didn't make those chances very easy. Didn't hit them as well as I would have liked, but just found chances, and they worked hard to make them harder than they could have been.
Yeah. Vanessa, you obviously had a big game today. Talk about the first goal that you had in the second half, because to that point it had been pretty much their match. They were up 2-0, and you guys had a few chances to score but hadn't done it, and your shot was right there just over the hands and under the crossbar. How did that change the match, do you think?
It's definitely to get a goal when you're down 2-0. I mean, a 2-1 lead is kind of the scariest lead that you can have in a game.
Yeah.
And I think it was just kind of allowing us to realize that we are capable of coming back and we're still in this game. So we just kind of took it one goal at a time and made it come back that way.
They obviously got another one. Claire had a save, but it got away from her and led to a rebound. And when it was 3-1, what was the mood of the team? I mean, were you guys down at that point, or what was the attitude there?
I mean, it was still a positive attitude. We have scored a lot of goals this season, and we're capable of scoring goals in bunches, I would say. So we were still calm, and we knew we could do it if we just got those chances.
This is the most goals. They've only given up 15 goals all year before this match, so you guys must be pretty excited to get 4 on them, I would imagine.
Yeah, it felt good.
Yeah. Tell me about the weather. I mean, obviously, you're from Illinois, so it's not anything unusual, but it did look like the snow might have slowed the ball, and I don't know how it was played, but how did it play out there for you?
It wasn't too much of a difference. I think just because their grass is pretty thick that it helped, but it was definitely cold out there. I had to wear gloves and a hat. But I don't think it affected the game too much.
I think after playing last week in the mud, this felt like a great surface.
Yeah.
So it's all relative at that point.
Relative,
I think the temperature was more of a factor today than the surface. The surface actually played pretty true. I think both teams were able to possess the ball and keep the ball, and this was some of the best possession that we've played, and part of that is because we played against another really good possession-oriented team, and so we'd have it and create chances, they'd have it and keep it for a while and create chances. So, this was a pretty exciting and a well-played soccer game to watch, I would think.
Coach, if it is Nebraska, how does that affect the preparation going up against a team that you're obviously pretty familiar with?
Yeah, certainly it's I guess a little easier preparation, if Nebraska wins. But, at this time of the year, it's as much about the physical preparation as it is anything tactically. Certainly, we'll watch both teams and try to make adjustments and highlight what we do well. But we're going to do what we do and try to find the places where that, can exploit another team. But it certainly probably makes my job easier over the next few days if it's Nebraska, because I've already got the notes. If it's Boston College, I got to work a little harder. So these guys are going to do the same thing no matter what. They're going to get their bodies and their minds ready to play again. So, it's me and my staff who will have to work harder if Boston College wins this game.
Jannelle, any thoughts about potentially playing Nebraska against a team that beat you at home this year, earlier this year?
Yeah, I think we've played them before, so we kind of know what we did well the first time and what we didn't do well. So I think that could be a benefit. But again, they've played us, so I think at this point, any game, it's win or go home. So regardless of who we're playing, I think we're going to try and play the best soccer that we can.